Yeah. I know. I get you. Okay, so think of this. Like this one, you know, like what's the square root of x squared? What's that going to be? That's going to be the absolute value of x. All right. Now, if you think of this x right here, what's the power on this x? It's 1. Is that even or odd? That's odd. What's the power inside the root? Is it even? So just refer to this one as your, yes. You write it on top of your test instantly. So look at here, you have even. So if you have even inside the house, and then it's going to end up with odd outside the house, which the house being the square root, or jail, wherever your head is at, then you're going to end up. Like normally the square root of x squared should just be x, but then there's some problems. So you got to square root it. You got to deal with that, right? You got to do it that way. All right, but if you know that this is the case, then now I know how to do x to the 100th. In fact, I know how to do, not only do I know how to do x to the 100th, I can do, well, let's just do x to 100. Okay, so what's that going to be? This is not a good example. Hold on. I don't want to do that example. I want to do 30th. So x to the 30th. All right, so x to the 30th. What comes out? X to the 15th. But wait, that's even just like the one above. And that is odd, just like the one above. So what does that mean? Yeah. Boom, boom. See that? So look at this. The reason why I didn't want to do x to the 100, we'll do it now, because this is the case of redundancy. Because now you're going to go x to the 100. What comes out? Even comes out. But even powers make everything even. Even powers make everything positive. So if you have even, Stephen, even, boom, you don't need absolute values. Because that's just like doing this. That's just like doing x the square root of x to the 4th. What's the square root of x to the 4th? X to the 2nd, and which will always turn anything what? You know, it'll always turn everything positive or negative. Well, like let's say x is -1. Well, when you square it, what does it become? Yeah, you'll say x is -3. So when you are, so even powers, do they always turn things odd or negative or what? I mean, they always turn things, even powers turn, not, you're saying the wrong word. Do they always turn it positive or negative? So wait, right here, does this turn this? Does this turn like anything to the power of 2? Will that answer end up being odd, or the answer end up being even? I messed up too. Oh, no, one more time. Will that answer end up being positive, or will that answer end up being negative? Positive. So this answer will always be positive. So when you have even, you don't have to have the square root, or I mean the absolute value, because it'll, by being an even power, it'll always be positive. See, this will be positive, so this will also be positive. So if you have even, no absolute value. If you have even odd, then you got to have your absolute value. And even odd, you can remember even odd because it's the one that you know. It's the one that I know. the only one that I know is this one. Even, odd. You need the bars. If you have even, even, no bars. So if the outside is, yeah, So if you go from even to odd, if you go from even to odd, which one is easier for you to do? Like which one you might have gotten right if they never taught you a rule? The even odd scenario or the even scenario? Even even. So then you can remember that this is the one that makes you happy. And it makes me happy because it's even. Steven. And you have your even, and Steven makes me happy because that's me. Okay. I'm going with that until I come up with a better one. All right. All right. Do you get that? All right.